Dumelang sanbonani abushele madumeshia o le shavala tularo gommerela mogela go lenana go la lena le leswala. She is King, a show proudly brought to you by women for women, courtesy of Senepe Entertainment 85. I'm your host Nthabi, the MC Kirena Wana Tekala Noti, right here on a platform that aims to tackle and unpack issues that concern women, ranging from commemorating the importance of women in the society to the scourge of the gender-based violence pandemic that we are facing. What a time to be alive as young women from all walks of life embark on the journey of cementing themselves. Just as our queen has said, it is time to take up space and definitely conquer.
Yes, indeed, Nthabi, we definitely need to take space, and I'm so excited to finally be on a platform like this because right here on She is King, we're all about women empowerment, and I go by the name of Khomotso Tjiane, the short-haired queen, and I'll be the co-host along with her.
As a fellow co-host, it is amazing. It is an honor, an absolute honor to be a part of a show that helps women grow individually and as groups. And I go by the name of Mpho Lerutla, you know, giggles.
And there you have it. It's so beautiful to be in the midst of women that are so powerful, women that are so vocal, and who understand the importance of affirming themselves in the society. Women, I believe that it is Women's Month. And it's very important that we tackle issues that speak about women, that speak for women. Now, I want to understand, what does it mean for you to be a woman, a young woman in 2020 this year?
That question. For me, I'm so proud of the fact that we've reached a place where, as women, we can embrace ourselves in our differences. The fact that I can come up here with my short hair and feel confident and beautiful is something for me that is really amazing. And for the fact that we are really taking up space, women are doing a lot. Despite all the issues we still have, women are really doing a lot. So I'm
Indeed.
As a woman, wow. I even feel honored to be called a woman. There is a variety of ways you can define a woman. As a woman, me, I'm a little boyish, you know, and I can be accepted as I am. I don't need to be judged by another person because they have their standards of a woman. And I'm glad that women have reached the point where they're proud enough to stand in front of people and say, this is me. I'm not about to stand up for societal issues in being that you are judging me.
That is so profound, giggles and Khomotso. This is where you get to boldly express yourself, unapologetically do it. Senepe Entertainment bringing you a platform as women we face a lot of things, especially considering gender-based violence. It's a second pandemic, and a lot of controversial things have been said around that issue. Is it fault maybe perhaps could it be because now the blame has shifted to only the male gender. Now we want to understand.
I feel like in as much as we can say, you know, women are doing this, what are we wearing, what are we saying, the problem is them. You understand? I'm not trying to attack the gender or say whatever, but the problem is with them, and it's going to start with them so that there's change. In as much as we can try, I mean, it doesn't even matter what you're wearing anymore. It doesn't even matter where you are, where you go. People got killed at post office. So you see what I mean? So the problem is with them. We need to start asking ourselves as a society, what are we doing for our boys? What are we teaching them?
That is so true. And I think also another thing we need to consider, when we speak of gender equality, we're not speaking that now our women should be superior than men. That is one thing we need to highlight. We are only speaking of a case where women and men are viewed as equal. And also you mentioned a very vital point there, that it starts with grooming the boy child, which is very, very important. Now I really love the points that you bring in forth, ladies. While we're on that, there's actually a poem by Maya Angelou, one of my role models. And this is a poem e le gore nka rata gore babogedi ba rena ba e tšee e tsenele le go bona. Now the poem, it's Phenomenal Woman. Beautiful word, isn't it? Phenomenal Woman. And when she starts to recite it, she says, "Preacher woman wonder where my secret lies. I'm not built to suit a fashion model size." But when they start to ask, I tell them, and they think I'm telling lies. I say, it is in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, and also the curl of my lips. I am a woman, phenomenally phenomenal woman. That's me. That's you. You are that woman. The reason why I'm doing this poem is because I want us to pull her Down syndrome. Something we are facing now.
We do it ourselves. That's what I wanted to say.
So like in your as women, how do we go about that?
I think social media has given this illusion of trying to have a perfect life. I'm not saying it's wrong to look up to women who are doing well and inspired to have those cars, that house, that relationship. But what that is doing is that it's putting a lot of people under pressure. Because when you're in your corner, you're looking at myself like, oh, now, what should I wear? My hair, whatever. It puts so much pressure on yourself. And that thing, it is jealousy. It is envy. And that's why you find so many women are going to start saying, "Hi, Nthabiseng, Mary, you're too much, man. No giggles, wada. Because we have so many pressures around us. We also don't really love ourselves enough because of those pressures. So it's difficult to see someone else who's confident and doing well and all of that because ourselves internally we are not okay. So it starts internally. We need to start loving ourselves. We need to start embracing ourselves and understanding that life is a journey. Everyone is going through different things at different times. If you just tell yourself, okay, right now my life might not be looking the way I want it to be, but I'm gonna get it.
Also, people need to consider the fact that just because you're stepping on people doesn't mean you are making yourself grow. You're literally just pulling yourself down by doing that. Because you need people in order to grow. I once saw this other girl on a live video on Instagram. This girl was like bashing some other girl about her stealing that girl's content. She says she's a content creator, but she has been stealing people's content everywhere. Now, she goes on to a live video and tells people she doesn't even have a lot of followers.
But that doesn't give you
give you the right to do that. It doesn't tell you that you're higher than the other person. You could probably find that that person that you're bashing right now could be the person that's helping you grow. But they don't understand that. That's another problem.
You ladies, your views are so thought-provoking and get happy or luena muredi. Ge le gore ko wena motho le gore o busy, you're pulling other women down below ere. On what you're saying, I think one advice she is king we can give to babogedi ba especially women, when you point a finger at someone and you say one thing you need to consider 3 more fingers are pointing.
Yes.
It's simple as not 3 more fingers are pointing at you. But now here's an interesting topic I want us to tackle. Why have she is king? King is your guy. It's okay, king. I mean, she can be a queen.
What I understand is that a king is put up on a bigger pedestal than a queen. And that is why we want to put women to understand that we are also on that level.
Yes.
We are not about to be put down by men because they are told that we're kings. We can be kings by ourselves.
I think that's topic
they are kings, and that is how it is. Also because of the society normalizes a lot of things. So I feel what it is upon us as women of the society to feel this is what we want to normalize, isn't it? No, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. She is a king. Right here, courtesy of Sinepa Entertainment 85.
Yes, we're still at it. It's still she is king. And ladies, it is Women's Month, the 9th of August, and I feel like a lot of people don't actually understand why there's Women's Day, what happened. Well, let me just give you a short history, Nthabiseng. So on the 9th of August in 1956, 20,000 women of all races, black, white, anything, came together, led by the people like Wu Lillian Ngoyi, Wu Helen Joseph, and were marching against past laws, which in the apartheid era, it was a law where a black person had to carry a sort of like a permit, like right now, for you to just live, for you to go anywhere. So they were tired of that and they decided to come together. So what I want us to discuss is what we can learn from those women, the courage that they had. Nagana, it was in 1956. You know, at that time, women were not as liberated as now. So what can we learn from what those women did?
I believe it's quite important, or as young people, we understand well, history is there for a reason. History is there because now it gives us a chance, an opportunity to reflect back. You know, a lot of things we wouldn't be where we are today. I mean, for some people, it's been decades when Women's Month, Women's Day, but what happened, they don't really understand. So I feel more especially as young women, it gives us a chance to believe we can still cement ourselves in the society. So if there's certain things, I mean, times have changed. So it's not like we were carrying the dumpas and everything, but we understand that now we're facing our own pandemic. We are facing our own battles, you know. So this is a time we need to unite. There's a saying that I love, teamwork makes the dream work. So unity is that's how I said.
And also you have to consider that, again, history is there for a reason. And I always say history is there to build you, to help you learn. You know that, okay, if a lady like that can do that during a time that is so tough for generally black people, not just women, what does it mean to me? To me, it means that I can also stand up for myself. If I need something to be done, why should I wait for a man? If I need something to be done, why should I follow the government's laws, whereas I can also come up with a problem and tell them this is a solution? Why can't you listen to me, you know? There are now people in, ladies in positions that were just for men.
Yes.
Right now, we are there, we're power, we're standing there.
Yeah.
We are not just sitting down anymore and just looking at men and saying, no, they'll do it, we'll just clean the house. No, that's not us
But
anymore.
gone are those days when on Basadi they belong in the kitchen.
But let me say this, as women we've always been powerful. It's just that society made our power look a certain way. I mean, a woman, you take care of the house, you do so many, we embody so much that a man wouldn't be able to do. So women, we've always been powerful. It's just that we were not given that opportunity, the rights, the freedom to do what we want to do.
And I believe that the time is now to
The time
do
is
that.
now.
The time is now to do
It's
so.
about time.
So I feel like from that, it's just unity. Like when we were saying previously about the pulling down of each other, all that. What we can learn from that is unity. Together, we are stronger. That's what we can learn. So can we just talk about another big one, patriarchy?
Oh, yeah.
Is it still there? Is it?
It is there. It is, without a doubt. You know, you still find men that feel so powerful enough to tell you once they go out and play around, what am I supposed to say about that? As a woman now, they say this is culture, you're not supposed to say
That's
that.
the problem.
There's nothing, you're not supposed to comment on a man going around because a man is even entitled. So they say they're entitled to marrying plus minus more than 2 wives.
So as much as times are changing, but there's still certain things as the society. But also I feel it goes back to culture as well, to believe the society. We need to understand if we are embarking on a journey of making sure that we make changes, we need to be patient, we need to be strategic, and we need to know this is a battle that eventually we will win. So and it's a question your mindset. That is why we have a platform
So that we can start such conversations.
Exactly.
And it goes back to the boy child. How are we raising the young boys that are growing up now into the society? What are we doing differently? And to the older ones as well. What conversations are they having? What are they saying to each other? Because I feel like that's the problem. If they don't grow up with that entitlement and that thing of Yes, who's below me. Who's sad. I feel like if they can just see us as human beings and not be afraid of our power, because that's something I've also noticed.
Yes.
That they always say, I want a powerful, I want a strong woman, I want, independent, but he wouldn't be able to handle that.
Yeah.
So they need to get to a point of understanding that their masculinity, who they are, doesn't have to go down because I'm also powerful and I'm also independent. You understand? So I think that's where this patriarchy thing is going on, and it also leads to the thing at the gender roles.
Yeah.
Which are still very much there. And sometimes some things are so deeply rooted in us that we don't even notice them.
Yeah.
Like they're just there. So like about that, is it fair for us to want things to change? Like how do you guys feel about that?
It's something else. It's something, and how do you believe there's something that is coming into my mind, because now there's research I came across, I stumbled across. Have you seen the rates of gender-based violence? More especially it's something else. So it shows, because we were speaking about the boy child. Research shows that the majority of the perpetrators, meaning the people who are the victims, majority of them so it's deeply rooted. So it might be that now we're blaming these perpetrators, we're saying men are trash, these hashtags are trending everywhere, but we don't understand how would say it to a guy. Why? Because the society has normalized so it's important to the boy child needs to be given a platform.
Another problem that I feel like men are having is that they don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
That is the biggest problem. You know you have a problem. You know you grew up with a problem, but you're not admitting to it, and now you're blaming certain substances. You're blaming people, not you. You're not coming up with your own actions. That you know what? I'm really sorry. It's my problem. I acted up on it. I'll get help. That's the problem.
It's
Men
because
need to
they are
start
also not
accepting their
allowing
problems.
it within themselves.
Yeah.
He can't be like, okay, I'll talk to my friend and be like, yo, I'm stressed about this and whatever. You just have to act tough and act like everything is okay, and everything just bottles up and bottles up and bottles up and bottles up. And the boy child, guys, the society is not really giving a lot of attention to young boys. Like I feel I want to see campaigns, like I don't know, something where they can actually put young boys in a room and talk to them and be like, it's okay to not understand what you're doing with your life. It's okay to face stumbling blocks. It's okay, and it's okay to express it and to embrace it and talk about it.
That is so much true. That is so much true. I'm still with these two beautiful ladies as we're tackling issues that concern women. And you need to understand She is King is a platform that is embarking on making sure that women cement themselves. But as much as they're cementing themselves, this independent women that we're grooming, they need because now we can't groom an independent young lady. No. This is a 50-50 thing. It's a two-way street, and that's exactly what we're doing right here on this show.
Even when you're talking like that, you're making me realize when we're growing up, more attention is given to us girls. Yo, don't sit like that. Don't do that. But what is the boy child being told?
Yes.
He does whatever. And I feel like that's where the problem comes, because we're now all those things, and then you grow up, but they expect you to now connect with that boy. There's no balance. There's no balance. So I feel like it starts there. So, but let's teach our boys the right things, and I feel like it will get better
as time goes on.
Yeah, let them know it's okay to not be a kid. It's okay to talk to someone.
Yes.
Also, as boys, if you're confronting to your friends like, guys, I have a problem, don't laugh. Why are you laughing? There's no need for your friends to laugh at you when you have a serious problem. Because I saw that there's this problem that boys don't take each other seriously as much. They always feel like, no, a woman will take care of me. Also, this thing of boys coming into a relationship thinking they can be babies. No.
I feel like as a human being, are responsible for yourself. You cannot expect somebody to, there's this thing, you are my everything, you are my happiness. That's wrong. First of all, you should be happy by yourself. You can't put that responsibility on someone else for it. If I phone so, if I did so, now I'm angry, now my life doesn't seem right. If you are happy within yourself and you're content with yourself and you're okay with yourself, that other person coming into your life is just a bonus.
Just a bonus.
Just a bonus.
Le swara topical or get mucholo.
Can we go?
Motata, I really say.
But also men, I do our change. If you want change in society, you need to be the change. Give it a catalyst of change.
Yes. Thank you, Anna.
A catalyst, meaning you speed up again. You need to be a catalyst of change.
Yeah, jump on the jet, shoot me. Yeah, she throwing back like who you? Yeah, I'm up on the jet, zoom me. Yeah, I'm up on the jet, zoom me. Yeah, zoom me.
We are back at it, Lena Baburedi Baka Baraterangi. Like a hopeless Sarah Mawana or Soratipaka, which is some of the things there's so many things that are expected from you. The expectations of Tibawana. Holomusadu Soracho Obelunwana, Holomusadi when a pleka or kitchen, Holomusadi Libitala Hokeburadi. When you start being someone who successful, how Tomalo and what independent becomes something a lot of society. So there's something along Karata or written like a and discuss it. What happens when we find ourselves in a situation whereby I'm an independent young woman? More especially when Tabi the MC.
Thank you, Anna.
Young women they feel never told me like it's a club booking you take a lot of Moyet all in Waka, Kinago Mchita and Rekele Moyet, Maraki Tamaki speaker in my community, Evatabor Umusadi. When it's about Dulova or Umusadi.
It's even a problem within ourselves. We tone it down. This and that. It's honestly a problem because you honestly you think about what okay, I'm pushing, whatever you're doing with yourself. Mara, if there's no man, it seems as if you're insignificant. And then when you're seeing all those things on social media, it's as if you're another provocative. And I feel like we should stop doing that to ourselves and just understand what the most important thing is you cementing yourself.
Definitely.
And not having a child or a man doesn't take away from your brilliance. It doesn't at all. And that one here, Tipa, I get it in the sense of us fighting against you, they're wrong against us. But it's also a problem because I feel like it's our downfall as well. Yes. Because now Rebecca we're not supposed to be there, we are standing and taking nonsense that we're not supposed to be taking.
Sorry about that. The other day, it's fine. Stop.
No one is going to look at you, however, or even if they do, it doesn't matter. What matters is your happiness.
And it's always weird that it's seen as a taboo that anything that a woman does, it's just wrong without a man. Why? Why also is it weird that if a lady earns more than a man in a relationship? What's wrong with that? I don't understand.
But the moment you touch on that, you're touching on double standards.
Yeah,
that's what you're getting in, and you want us to get into the gist of things. Gentleman.
It becomes confusing, and that's how they're acting these days. And it becomes a problem somewhere. Where is the lie? Like, it's confusing.
What you should do, I feel like generally you should understand that if you're demanding something, you should also be able to do it after, like reciprocate the same energy to the person.
What's a king mogedi wa ke ga ba sa swere na tabe ke gopela fela go lefa maele ga ile gore wena o nyaka monna le gore o reila BMW mme ka se go lwena swere se sa gago ga le gore monyaka a le tall dark and handsome le wena man bonagala go
because it becomes, it's like we expect all these amazing things, but you're not bringing anything to the table. Sometimes we're so focused on ourselves, we're powerful, we want this, we forget he deserves a strong and good woman. What are you putting on the table? That's the most important thing that we need to understand, because we're always about me, this, we're forgetting what am I bringing to the table.
What's our barren control? But forget Barna Marlena and she is king control by Mella. We are hitting the nerve. We want to hit the nerve.
You want to have those conversations that you don't want to have. You want to have those conversations because they're important. They're very, very important.
She is king. It is a show, a platform. It will tackle anything that concerns women. Into the gist of things without being apologetic. I get it.
Yes, of course.
Do make sure when you hit the like button. Also, you hit the subscribe button. Listen to this. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Giggles.
Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be part of the notification squad.
Notification squad. And please do follow us on all social media platforms, on all our socials as well, because we do want to, get your gist. Like we're planning to do polls and things like that. So please do follow us so that you can stay up to date with what we're doing. And you can, I don't know, you might
want to engage with y'all guys. We want those questions that you guys are afraid to ask people. You will find people that will help us answer them if we can't,
The expert.
Yes.
Indeed. Do go on all our social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapper Entertainment. Also on YouTube, do make sure you notify there. On Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you find me at Nthabi the MC. Instagram can Nthabi _ the MC, as well as on Twitter, Nthabi the MC.
I'm on Instagram and Facebook as Khomotso Tjiane.
I am on Instagram and Twitter, and then on Instagram you find me at giggles_Leru, and then on Twitter you find me on giggles_Leru.
Aha, ba go lo ba re khomo ga enyi boloko ka moka go re ka le fatswana ka moka re tle be re senya so so le tsong gore o se dire go gore o ikemele episode ya rena ile gore nya latela go be go tle go fisha go se lekane le selo. Do make sure you stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay focused. This is She is Kenya.